back in your life, like the United States invading a country for oil, it's the Golden Ticket Show. I'm here. I'm Gotham Gambling. Here with yeah, look,
Unhoodied
Ray. Playbook SM Bets, and we got down here at the bottom the Don Corleone Jones himself. Fellas, how are we feeling going into the weekend?
I wasn't aware that that's what we were doing tonight, but okay.
I panicked, and that was the only thing I could think of. I forgot to make one. I thought Joe was going to be on. I don't know where Joe is.
Shocker. We're looking for Joe. Anybody seen him?
He's probably tuning to Illinois basketball.
As long as they cover.
All right. So we got a little bit of a shorter show today. We're gonna go over the college football game tomorrow. Kind of what we see as a preview for the national championship game. Go over the NFL playoffs and a couple of the games for tomorrow's college basketball slate. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Actually, before we start, I do want to mention, make sure you guys follow all of us on all our socials. On Twitter, you can find me at Gotham Gambling. You can find Ray at Playbook SN Bets. You can find Don at CJonesWho1212. And make sure you guys go follow the College Juice podcast on Twitter. Follow it on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and check out their Substack where they're posting daily write-ups for all the best games. And wow, my mind just had a brain fart. Don, anything else you want to say about what you guys got going on over there?
No, we got. So we'll start recording. More so for the Saturday slate of games. If you like to listen to three grown men talk about 60+ games every Saturday morning before the slate starts, definitely check us out on the College Juice podcast. And yes, Ray, I know it's a disgusting amount. Shout out to Kev.
Oh, don't worry. I was told, and no thank
you. Danny, I'm honestly a little surprised that you don't have you don't got a game lined up for us to start us off.
I didn't think of one. I thought we were going to be able to get everyone. I thought we were going to have all 6 people today, but I can pop
we
one
live
in.
stream? We could just live stream a game of Fortnite real quick, Danny.
That sounds awful.
He wants me to play Fortnite with him. He doesn't have any friends.
Wow, you were one. All right, someone with the old gen Xbox.
Hey, man.
Mister. Oh, add me on Xbox. Oh, I don't play anything. I just watch Netflix.
What the fuck? Whoa. What is this? Hey, add me. You said that. Where's the fucking sign at? God damn it.
Boop, 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 boop. You can't release it because then someone's name's going to be on it.
Yeah.
Hey, they need love and too, my guy. He just hates sitting next to him on the train.
What's that shit, Ray, I sent you? It's like, I'm like Batman, but instead of fighting crime, I just hate fat bitches.
I died laughing when I said your name on Twitter, and you're like, oh, you're using your governments now. I'm like, my bad, Bruce. My fault. I won't give you secret identity.
Also, a round of applause. I haven't seen any of Danny's horrible cats behind him.
Come here, Fluff.
No, yours, Ray, yours is okay. It's Danny.
Yeah. Don.
Because
yeah.
Don.
Is Lydia.
Are we picking trivia game 1 or trivia game 2?
I don't like this. I want to know what I'm picking. Ray, 2? Ray saying 2. I'm going 2.
All right. So this one is, we got 4 minutes. And we have to name any team that has made the Final Four in the NCAA Division I basketball tournaments for each year of its existence.
Time, before we do this, hold on.
Any team that made the Final Four?
From 39 all the way to last year.
All right. So hold on. So let me say this before we do anything. Do you know what the University of San Diego's basketball arena is called? Ray, you'll get a laugh out of this because it has to do with fat people. You ready for this?
God.
The Jenny Craig Pavilion.
Damn
it's
it.
Called the
I was going to say,
Craig
you're going to be my
Pavilion.
wagon this year. I can't.
Yeah, well, technically, you would need a wagon.
Yeah.
By the way, before we start this, I just want to point out the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat were scheduled to play at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Right?
Yeah.
It is now currently. Somebody tell me what time it is.
9:30 Eastern, 8:32 Central.
Thank you. And this bitch still ain't started yet.
Okay.
Fucking hockey, man.
Ray, by the
Damn
way, Illinois is
Canadians.
up almost 30.
Hey, Fighting Illini. Shout out my boys.
All right.
All right, we ready? We have 4 minutes. There's 86 teams in total that have ever made the Final Four
Oh, let's get
Alright.
it.
since
Dude,
39.
I got this.
Off rip, Illinois.
All right, Don, what do we got?
Yeah, just Illinois. Just fucking do it. All right.
Bitch. Playing with Ray
Florida,
Ray.
Purdue, UConn,
Florida. I know Florida. You already said Florida.
North Carolina,
Yeah.
Gonzaga.
UCLA.
Yeah, that's a good one. Virginia, Michigan State, Kansas,
Ohio State.
All right.
Kansas State too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Duke, Wisconsin,
Maryland.
Maryland's a good one.
Maryland is
96. Do UMass.
Any of the fucking
NC
what's
State.
it called schools? Any of the
Yo,
military
UNLV.
schools? Jesus Christ.
UNLV. Georgetown.
Have any of the Ivy League schools ever made it?
Princeton.
Like I feel
maybe?
like for super early on that would. Yeah.
What year do we need? 59.
We have 2 minutes 30. We need 42, 54, 55, 56.
All right, Louisville's definitely one of them from the old days.
Yeah.
Isn't UTEP on there? Or I guess it would be Texas Western, right?
SMU, San Fran, LaSalle, 42.
Okay. DePaul.
Oh, dude, Colorado.
Boom.
How the hell did you know 1942 in Colorado?
I didn't. I just thought of Colorado making it once.
Okay.
I just didn't remember the year.
Shout
What
out
was the other
to,
one you had?
It was
that.
March Madness Elite Eights. Can you pick which teams appear in the Division I Men's Elite Eight in the 2010s without picking an incorrect answer?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna share it. All right, you ready?
Are we not playing this game?
5 minutes. Ready? And go.
Okay. Kentucky.
Kentucky. There it is.
North Carolina.
What is this again? I'm sorry.
Elite Eights.
Elite Eights in the 2010, but cannot pick a wrong answer.
Oh God.
Or you can, but the goal is to get all of them without, and 35 guesses, get as many as you can.
All right, Wisconsin.
UCLA.
Didn't Wichita State pick one? With the Fred VanVleet, Ron Baker?
I don't remember what year it was. Hold on.
I know VCU made one.
Yeah, so VCU is definitely there.
Nova.
Syracuse is there.
UCLA's there, aren't they?
Yes. No, wait. 2020s. Hold on.
Oh, 2020s. I'm sorry. I thought
2010s is what we're at, yeah.
Virginia's on there.
And Nova, right?
Yep.
They won. Yep.
West Virginia should be on there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Texas Tech should be on there.
NC State. No.
Hold off on NC State.
FG and Florida Gold Coast is on there.
Yep. 2013.
Nope.
Oh, what? Oh, no, they didn't make the Elite Eight. It was 316.
Oh shit! Sorry.
That's what it was. No, you're good. Kansas is on there. Loyola Chicago's on there.
Mm.
Houston should be on there. No, in the 2010s,
Butler.
really? Butler's on there, yeah.
Left of
What
BYU.
is this decoy marker?
Louisville,
Like it's yeah. You can like it's like a bomb or like a flag. in
Michigan
Minesweeper.
State, Michigan,
Ohio State, right? The
yes.
Years.
Baylor should be there.
Whoa,
Whoa.
the page just crashed. All right, so we get to do it again.
All right, so not Florida Gulf Coast
Okay.
and not
Not Houston. Yeah. You can put the duck over them.
yeah.
All right. All right. So we said Duke,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Not them. Not Houston.
Hold on.
Kansas,
Everybody just-
Kentucky.
everybody just
Wichita
breathe.
State,
Yep, Wichita State,
Nova, VCU.
Wisconsin.
and Virginia.
Yep. West
You said
Virginia.
Syracuse.
Syracuse is on there. Yep. Oklahoma should be on there. North
Butler.
Carolina's on there.
Ohio State.
Yeah. Butler.
Butler's on there. And then
left
while
of
you're,
BYU.
and then while you're up there, Baylor. Not BYU.
I said
my-
left of BYU.
That's on Danny. Florida. UConn.
UConn.
Loyola Chicago. Louisville.
Xavier make
No.
one? No.
I was gonna say Marquette hasn't made one either.
San Diego State made one, didn't they?
No, that was 2023.
How the fuck do you remember that?
Purdue. Because this is what, dude, I watch college basketball. That's what I teach. Texas. No, hold on. South Carolina, because they played in the Final Four. I know that.
Sendarius Thornwell
Michigan State
and Michigan.
and Michigan.
Did Miami make one?
If Loyola
Texas
Chicago's
Tech
there, Kansas State should be there because that's the same year.
Didn't Texas Tech make one?
They were 2019, which is for juniors year. So yeah,
Okay.
they're in
Yeah,
there.
okay.
They're in there. Gonzaga.
Got 8 guesses left in 3 minutes.
Let's see.
Did Pearl
Oregon-
make one in the 2010s?
Oregon did. What'd you say?
Did Pearl make one?
Auburn did in 19. Yep. Arizona's made the Elite Eight. They've never made the Final Four. I want to say Tennessee.
Yep.
LSU, no.
No.
Oh,
Indiana
fuck.
did
Was
not.
Nevada Elite Eight or the fucking Final Four that year?
Fucking Northern. What is Northern Iowa?
They're infamous for beating Kansas as a fucking 19.
Yeah, with the what's his name? The little like 5'8" shooter dude.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm thinking no, because the only time Nevada was good was 2017, 2018. I think they've lost to somebody along the way. All right.
We got a minute 30, 4 guesses left. So
Notre Dame made one. Pat Connaughton and them boys. Florida State.
Yeah, I
made
was
one?
literally fixing to Florida State made one.
Cincy, no. Iowa State,
Three
I
more.
don't think so.
No, not Xavier.
Maybe Xavier.
you want to try it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Last one.
Cool.
We got one more guess.
The Elite Eight in 2010. So it's not Miami. It's not Nevada. It's not St. Mary's.
Is it? It's not.
It's not Indiana, is it? With the
No.
Zellers.
It's not regular Washington, is it?
No. I think it's. Oh, you know what it is? It's North Carolina State, and I have a funny story why.
Nope.
It's not.
Wrecked
Who was
Marquette and
it?
Dayton. I was wrong about Marquette and Dayton. Okay, I was wrong about
Dayton
Marquette.
made a final, an Elite Eight. When the fuck did Dayton make an Elite Eight in the 2010s? Who the fuck did they play? Hold on. This might be fucked. Oh, it was fucking. That's what it was, you motherfucker. Oh,
Ray, you should have been in our show last year when we gave a random year to Don and he named the entire bracket in less than 5 minutes.
Fucking asshole bitch. I forgot that was. I forgot that was the year they went. They played. They played Florida. That was the year that Kansas lost to Stanford. Oh, I forgot. That was the other one, Marquette. What year did Marquette do?
Bro, what
And
time
also, and even if it was Marquette, I would have never picked it for solidarity for Steve.
I got one more. It's a 2-minute one if you want to try it.
Yeah, hold on.
It's only 7 answers on it.
That's fine. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember who they played. They
Who,
played
Dayton or Marquette?
Marquette. They played. It was. They played Syracuse. That was when I had Indiana. Indiana was the one seed that lost to Syracuse in the in the Sweet 16. Those Vander Blue and them boys. What do you got for me?
All right, we got double-digit Final Four teams. There's been 7 in history.
Double-digit Final Four teams. Okay, UCLA.
So it seems 10 seed or higher. Ready?
Oh, never mind.
Wait,
okay.
whoa.
Double-digit seed.
These teams were a double-digit seed, so 10 seed or higher that made the Final Four. There's been 7 in history.
All right, I got you.
All right, ready? 2 minutes.
Right.
Ready? Go.
2024 is NC State.
I'm just gonna shut up.
2021 is UCLA. 2018 is Loyola Chicago. 2016 Syracuse. The only 10 to ever make it. 2011 VCU. George Mason was 06. And 86, if I remember, the first double-digit seed ever, I believe, was the LSU Tigers.
27 seconds.
Like I said, I just shut up and lean back. I was like, go ahead.
That's what.
Go
See,
ahead,
that
you
was
got
when
me.
we did this. When we did this at halftime, because we did a live show for the national championship, and we did this at halftime, and I was like, "Oh, let's see if we can get this." And Steve was like, "Man, I don't know." And Don's letting them for like 2 minutes. He's like, "Do you guys want me to do this?" Okay. Named them all in order, like how it was gonna go, and Steve is just looking at him like this, like just.
So, Don, I'm asking you a question. Don't take it the wrong way, but are you autistic? This feels like a real autistic type of thing.
No, I'm just so the funny story. So the funny story is there's one year that I had NC State to make the Elite Eight in my bracket. I forget what year it was, but I won my bracket because they made it to at least the Sweet 16, and I had them upset and they beat a number one team. I forget, but we had a kid from one of our local high schools that was playing on that team, so I was rooting for them. But I've been watching college basketball religiously since 2009. Even before that, I was a fan back in the early 2000s. So what really got me into the love of college hoops was, to tell you right now, my boy Vince Carter.
Here we go. All right. So let's get started here.
Bro, he might cancel this game.
Yeah.
So
They should have to play in Miami tomorrow.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and get started on college football for tomorrow. We got Oregon, Indiana. Indiana is a 3.5 point favorite. Let's look at the bets. 74% of the bets are on Indiana to win outright. 75% of the bets are on Indiana to cover the spread. 64% of the bets are on the over at 48.5. Don, you want to kick us off here? What do you have on this game?
I mean, I got Oregon morally based off the fact that the public is going to absolutely hammer Indiana. I think this is it's hard to beat the same team twice, and with Indiana beating them already this year, I think it's got Oregon in a little bit of a higher gear. And I'll tell you what, depending on how this game ends up tonight, if Miami wins, I'm convinced that the final is going to be Miami versus Oregon, because that's how you write the script. So I'm going to take Oregon plus the 3.5, sprinkle on the money line. I think Illinois. You got me talking about Illinois. Ugh. Indiana's
Mitch, watch your
defense is
mouth.
probably arguably one of the best that we've seen in the college football playoff era. But I'm beyond excited to see a brand new national champion in this era. It's the first time ever that Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson, or Georgia aren't in a Final Four, or even just like the 14 to make the 14 playoff type of scenario here. So the fact that we get something new, I think, is great for the game, and it shows you clearly how much the portal and the NIL money really does dictate how college football operates right now. So we're seeing a new era, and I'm excited, but I'm going to trust Dan Lanning and the Ducks here, just because I think he'll do what he needs to do to one up Signetti.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm kind of torn on this game because I've been big on both these teams this year. But the one thing I'm looking at targeting, just because of how both teams' defenses have started so far, I'm looking at not only the first, Joe's old reliable in that first half under. I'm looking at also first quarter under at 10.5.
I don't hate that.
I think we could see it. Almost felt like watching them play against Alabama that they had an idea of how Alabama wanted to play, but they wanted to see what it was, and then they could adjust. You know what I mean? Like, because that first drive looked really bad, and then as soon as they kind of saw that the first two drives done, it was like, okay, now we know how to beat them. So Oregon also, they held JMU to 3 points in the end of the first quarter, 6 points in the first half. They held Texas Tech to 0 in the first quarter. So I think if whoever wins this game, they're gonna have to pick up steam in the second half. I think we could very well see like 7-10 by the end of the first half. So I'm gonna take under 10.5. I'll buy the juice at minus 152. You can get 9.5 at plus 120. And I'll take under 24.5 at minus 140. Full game though, I think I gotta rock with Indiana. I think they're just playing too well right now. Ray. I don't know what that is.
He's smoking on something.
That's a sig.
I think Ray stays at home all day and just does this to get ready for our show. No, that wasn't as an insult. You have that many words to insult me?
No. One of those says Don isn't racist. He's just an ass. But no, look, I'm actually with Don on this. Like, I think Indiana's gonna win the game. And I'm honestly with you in the aspect of I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. I think they scored like 50 points. It was 50 total. The total was 51.5 first game. You come into you look at it right now. I think it's at 48.5. And if they scored 50, and now you're telling me the total is less, I know skunk oil out of Vegas when I smell it. And also, the other part of the skunk oil that is like also very aromatous, if you will, is that half point on that 3. Okay? That half point on that 3 is key and critical to the entire situation. I think Oregon State is really close throughout this entire game, and Indiana wins on a field goal. Like, and this is like 10-13, 10-7, 10, just like Danny's talking. Like, I don't think they're going to score a lot of points. Like, if it's 48.5 and it was already lower or it's lower than what the last total was, then that's a bunch of skunk oil and some bullshit. So give me Oregon Oregon plus 3.5, and also give me the under.
So looking at this line, it opened at 46.5 and has risen.
Don't care.
60% of the bets are on it, but 70% of the money's on it.
Don't
on
care.
the over.
Under.
And
Don't
just
care.
to also put into reference, into the first half last time these teams played was 13-10, and it was 10-7 at the end of the first quarter. So I don't think we're going to be. I think Oregon's going to try to hold Indiana from, putting up a touchdown early on them.
This just in, Bulls Heat game tonight in Chicago has been postponed officially from Shams
due to condensation.
Good. I don't have to fucking do the heat cap after that.
This just in, Anthony Davis is absolutely dog shit.
Whoa. Don't talk about future Atlanta Hawk like that.
He's on the Hawks. I feel bad for the Hawks. But before we go in, anything else on this game?
No, because I can't bet props to my stupid state.
Yeah, me either.
Neither can I.
So before we go into NFL, we did have some big news with the Trae Young trade. I'm curious you guys' opinions on that, what it does, what you guys think it's gonna do for both teams, and just kind of how it also is gonna affect the trade market the rest of the season.
So I don't understand. First of all, teams didn't want Trae Young. Okay, cool. Fine. I don't understand why the Wizards, who have some pretty good guards, I know that Trey Johnson is just a stud. And I don't really understand why you're going to continue, after you already did this for half a season with CJ and Chris Middleton, continuing to relegate the guy that you drafted, third? Whatever the fuck it was?
Sixth.
Six, whatever, sorry. But to go stand in the fucking corner and just shoot threes like that, I don't understand that. I don't understand any of this.
Can I give you an idea of why?
Don't care why. I think Trae Johnson gets the ball in his hand. But go ahead.
So coming off this season, because Trae Young will most likely opt out of this contract unless he gets hurt, and then he pretty much has to sign, just to get that one extra year, right? When his contract comes off the books, they will have $105 million extra in cap space, with Sarr coming up on a potential extension, with Koulibaly coming up on the last year of his deal, Bub Carrington's coming up on potential extension, and Keyshawn George also is coming up on an extension. So they'll have Middleton, Trae Young, and they'll have all the extra money for players that aren't even on the team they're paying off the books. So almost 100.
They can sign who? So they can just extend all
I
the
think
people?
it's more also extend their players and then build players around that actually fit their team. I think Trae Young was just we already know we're going to be a lottery team. Let's let him do what he wants to do and try to prove his stock and let him opt out.
I don't hate that theory. So the way that I look at it is this, right? So you have all of your key pieces are between the ages of 20 and 22 right now, right?
Yeah.
So the way that I look at it is, right now you're not trying to win games still, because you still want to get a top 3 pick, because getting a Boozer to pair with Sarr or DeBansta to fucking solidify that fucking roster, I think just makes him so much more ready to finally be done with the rebuild. If they can just be done with the rebuild, I think they're going to be fine for years to come. I think them keeping Trae isn't the worst thing in the world, right? Because you have Trae Johnson, who's a talented 2 guard. You don't need him to facilitate. You just need to be able to shoot that thing, like Ray says, that he knows he can do. So you're telling me that your starting 5 could look like Trae, Young, Trey Johnson, Bilal Coulibaly, potentially either Keyshawn George, Cameron Boozer, AJ DeManso, one of them, and then Alex Sarr. And then you still have Bub Carrington coming off the bench. The other one of those two.
You'll have Cam Whitmore for 2 more years, who's looked
Zach,
really good on that team.
I think there's a chance that I would, if the Wizards are positioned the way that they are right now, I would, whatever their win total is, I would hammer them next year for the over. Because I think this could be a good team. Because if you think about it, in 2 years they've basically moved Bradley Beal for Trae Young, which is a fucking steal and a half. Because Bradley Beal looks like a bag of dicks.
Pick for it too. I think that's the key thing. They didn't give up a single draft pick for it. They gave up as much as
Kispert and CJ McCollum.
Corey Kispert's been hurt really consistently, and they have to pay him like $15 million a year.
Who's the Hawks' other shooter over there? Because the Hawks wanted him. That's the whole reason that Kispert went over there. The Hawks actively asked for Kispert.
Yes.
Like, it wasn't like they were like, oh, we want to
Yeah,
get
so
off
now your bench unit in Atlanta has Vic Krejci and
Vit
Corey
is
Kispert
good.
coming off the bench.
Vit is really good.
I'm a big fan of the Heat check. OKC Thunder product. But looking at some mock drafts right now, the 3 most likely options for Washington, their pick is Cameron Boozer, Caleb Wilson, or if they get up high enough, getting DeBansa. But that's if they get a top 5 pick.
Any one of
That's
those
if they
is
get
a smash
3.
pop for them. You know,
But
The
I
high
think-
enough part doesn't matter because that we all know at this point they don't care. The lottery odds matter fucking zilch zero.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
But
I
the
mean,
thi- but the thing is,
Washington really does, because if their pick is not in the top 8, it goes to New York.
Well,
So-
like that part matters. Like yeah, like you got to be that. But like my point is like they're not gonna like. Oh, I see what you're saying. Actually, never mind. Let me shut up.
Because here's the thing: if they stay in the top 8, then the Knicks get 2 second-rounders. But if they get out of the top 8, they lose their first-round draft pick in one of the deepest drafts in a while.
Here's an idea. Here's an idea. What if the NBA gave the Heat their pick back?
I knew you were going there too.
I mean, look, I'm just saying at this point. Well, honestly, like once I saw that, once I basically saw that they were gonna they guaranteed his contract and they didn't waive him, I was like, okay, I already see what's gonna happen. He's gonna get traded by the deadline at this point. And the league's just gonna let it happen. And then
By the
they'll
way-
probably give us a fucking second-round pick next year.
And
But
also-
like, they're
Also, too, thinking about the Wizards, there's a
bro,
good chance
that's
that
so.
there's a good chance
League
that
pass
Trey doesn't even
literally-
fucking play.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think if Trey doesn't play, he's going to opt in.
That
I think
shit says wet court.
I think he'll have to opt in because no one's gonna want to, give him the money he's gonna want to sit for after he's sat for a whole year. You know what I mean? With his injury
Exactly.
history.
No, I know. I get what you're saying.
By the way, Don, I'm looking at these mock drafts. 3 most likely players for your Celtics are Thomas Haw, or Hoff, however you say it, Jaden Quaintance, and Henry Vassar.
All in on Quaintance. He's basically Neemias Keita, but better. Neemias Keita had 20 plus rebounds last night and fucking lost.
Was it because Jaylen Brown was shooting 500 shots again?
Listen, you leave
My
league
most
MVP alone.
He's not that
my
guy.
most viewed tweet this entire week was me just posting a photo of what's his name, Cream Bigums or whatever the fuck his name is, the dude who's shooting nothing but bricks from the 3-point line. I said Jaylen Brown tonight, and I got like 18,000 views.
Let's talk about some football so that I can, because this is gonna be the last playoff I have to deal without the Saints not being there,
Well,
and I'm ready to get it over
last thing before, because I love talking about NBA. You and I both know here, right, that with Jokic going out, my Cade Cunningham for MVP future looks fucking phenomenal right now.
Yeah.
Right, Raymundo?
I was unaware that you had that play, but yes, that's fantastic.
50-1.
Oh,
That and I took Spurs at the beginning of the year to win the NBA title 50-1.
not yet.
But just with the
Boom.
But with the way that the odds are going down,
Right? No, that's
Yeah.
like in terms of value and shit. Like that's fantastic.
That's how. See how you're, Donna. You're feeling right now is how I felt after putting Drake Baldwin to win Rookie of the Year during spring training, and then watching it drop to a plus 100.
I had what was it the year that Malcolm Brogdon won?
Rookie of the Year.
No, 6-man.
Oh, was
Because
that
I got it like
was that when he was with us?
Yeah, because he was hurt, and it was all the way up to like what was it like plus 1,600, something like that.
Probably, yeah.
And my buddy texted me and he's like, "Look, shut the hell up and listen to me. He's gonna come back, and when he does, he's gonna come off the fucking bench." But I don't even remember what he was telling me. And I was sitting there listening to him, and I'm like, you know what? Fine, why not? I put like $20 on that shit. Just went on about my way. Boy, mid-March rolled around, and I'm sitting there waiting with my hands crossed like this. Bring me my money, my galleons, and my coins.
So just going on the topic, I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna look at best odds real quick. See where we think anyone might jump up. MVP odds, Shea is still the favorite. Jokic is still in top 2. As of today, Wemby in 3rd, Luka's in 4th, Giannis is plus 1,200 right now. Some books have Shea as low as minus 400 right now for MVP.
What is? Oh wait, never mind. He's already missed the maximum amount of a lot of games.
I think so. All right, here's a genuine question for you guys. Cooper Flag, Con Knipple right now top 2. Cooper Flag's minus 650. What are the odds Knipple can catch up?
Yes.
Like, all right. So Don, let me ask you because I saw the look on your face. If we get a LaMelo season-ending injury and he has to pretty much take over lead of the team, would you put him closer to where Cooper
actually,
drops a little closer?
I was gonna say this is all predicated
because I think that's the only way. Is it?
What? Hello,
Ray? You good? What?
Are you good?
Are you good?
So I was saying, if LaMelo's, you stopped talking, so I was like, "What the fuck is going?" I stopped talking so you can go, and then you stopped talking. So if LaMelo gets another like season-ending injury and they just let Knipple take over the team, like I think the Hornets being closer to a play-in team this year could potentially swing that for me.
And I'm getting what you're saying, and I'm picking up what you're putting down. I think the only retort that I would have would be the only way I don't see Cooper Flag winning it is if he just misses the amount of games for the awards.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I get it. It's great value. I don't hate it.
Yeah. It's one of those where, like, at the end of the season, you could flex, you had the closing line value, but you know you're not going to hit.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I think I'd rather have Anthony Black at 8-1 right now when rookie of the 6 man of the year.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I was going to say, Ray, your boy, Jaime Jaquez, currently tied for first with Naz Reid on Caesars.
Naz Reid? Really? Again?
I mean, he's putting up like 14 and 7 a game again.
Yeah, buddy.
That's fair.
Looking at defensive player of the year, Chet Holmgren is currently the favorite. Rudy Gobert's in. Yeah, I was actually surprised. You could get Wemby at plus 1,000. I might actually bet that because I feel like there's no reason Wemby should not be a lower than.
How many games has he missed so far?
That's the thing. I think that's what they're looking at is they're putting his odds up there because he's probably going to miss too many.
Well, the thing is, he's coming off the bench and playing limited minutes, so maybe he won't.
Well, yeah, but like he's one of those guys that like I don't know, he strains his whatever, and he's out for 2.5 fucking weeks because he's literally a fucking I don't know, a goddamn titan. Takes forever to heal. It's like no, I wouldn't do Wemby this year.
And most improved player odds right now, there's two people that are even close to each other. It's Denny Avdija and Jalen Johnson. Who is your pick out of those two?
Denny.
Denny, because he's going to lead them to the fucking playoffs.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And like he's over like there. I turned over and looked one day and I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean he's he's scoring like 30, 35, 34?
He's casually averaging 25, 8, and 8.
Yeah, like okay.
He couldn't have done that in Washington. He had to go to fucking Portland to do that shit.
Well,
to be fair, he was playing with Kuzma and Jordan Poole his whole career.
Yeah,
in Washington.
To be fair, like, dude, I used to watch Denny. Denny would literally like Denny does the shit that Jovic does. When I watch Jovic, when he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It's literally this. What are you doing? And Denny would do that all the fucking time when he was in Washington. So like, I get it.
All right. So let's get into football. Let's start out with the opening game. Carolina Panthers and the Rams. Rams are a 10.5. It's now moving up to 10.5 on some books. Favorite on the road against Carolina here. 82% of the bets are on the Rams to win outright. 61% of the bets are on the Panthers to cover this line, and 60% of the bets are on the over. However, 50% of the money is on the under here. Ray, do you want to kick us off?
You know how I talk about skunk oil a whole lot? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Panthers beat the Rams in the regular season, if I remember correctly, this year, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
That happened?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
As a 10-point underdog also.
Okay. So, like, I stared at this and I said, okay, it's the playoffs. And I get they're probably, like, Devontae's probably going to be on a snap count if he plays or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But, like, no, the Rams ain't finna fuck around with you boys. So I thought. And then I'm like, why the hell is this line over 10.5? What the fuck is that bullshit? I don't like that. That's skunk oil. That's skunk oil. I feel like this should be, like, closer to 12, 13, maybe even 14. But when you're telling me this and they already won, and I see where this is all going, no, give me the Panthers to cover that shit, that 10.5. Because, again, the half is key.
So I will say this to add on to that, Ray. The Panthers have been more than a touchdown underdog just twice this season. Both times they won outright. They beat the Rams and they beat the Packers. See, I have family going to the game. The putter of the Rams is a family friend of ours. So I kind of want to root for the Rams just for that. But
they're still gonna
I feel
win.
like every time
they're still gonna win.
Listen, the last time I saw him in a game, he putted the ball when the Ravens had the walk off in overtime. So I kind of like the Rams here just for the one reason of I feel like every time we have seen the Panthers in a primetime type of the spotlight is on us scenario, they've kind of choked. Right? Like you look at this, everyone, hyped up how big the San Francisco game was going to be because the Panthers were legit and then they just got torched. And I think this Rams defense is a bit better than the Panthers defense. So even though they've been getting kind of cooked in the last couple of weeks, I think they're going to make some adjustments. If this drops down to 9.5, I think I'm going to take it. But at 10.5, I'll probably stay away. Maybe a first half cover for the Rams is where I'm kind of leaning right now. But where's that line at?
Probably 5.5, 6.5.
Oh, and the Tommy Tremble.
I got 4.5.
Tommy Tremble anytime touchdown.
Like that.
There you go. I've been seeing a lot of people on Coker.
Yeah, Coker turns into like a fucking superhuman at certain points in time.
Yeah.
It's the cocaine.
Don, what do you have on this one?
I mean, this one's hard because on one finger, I would love to see nothing more than the Rams just absolutely run train here. But there's a little voice in my ear that says that Carolina might just take it to them again. You know what?
Spoiler, I'm the little voice in his ear.
You know what I'm going to do, Ray? I'm not even going to take the points. I'm going to sprinkle the money line and have a little fun with it. I like Carolina potentially win this game outright.
Okay. Anything player prop wise outside of Tommy Tremble touchdown you guys are looking towards?
Matthew Stafford to throw a pick.
What is Rico Dowdle's longest rush?
Let me check.
Because whatever that is, if it's like under 13 and a half, really, I'd take 13 and a half.
Wow. Carson Beck threw.
Longest rush is 12 and a half.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Missed it the last 2 games. Had 18-yard rush against the Rams.
Go ahead and
this
write
year.
that one down so I can get that in a little bit. Shout out my boy Claude because I got the longest rushing market from him long time ago.
All right.
All right. All right, boys. I've seen enough. I'm live betting Ole Miss plus 260 right now.
I'll join you.
If you do it on DraftKings, you can get a live betting 30% boost.
I think I can get
Yeah,
one.
I'm gonna do that. Anything else on this game?
I'm looking at shit right now. Hold on. Where's it?
Ooh, okay, cool. I have a safety bet I can just use. That'll work.
Oh, good. Yeah, Matthew Stafford to throw a pick is plus 123 on DraftKings.
Stafford Pickering.
Mm-hmm. That's where I'm at for that one.
All right. All right. So let's move on to the night game, and I guess it is a good sign Joe's not here because we'd be talking about this one for 45 minutes. Packers and Bears.
After I say what I have to say.
Packers and Bears. I saw something today that I thought was pretty funny. That Vince Lombardi and the Packers and the Bears' original ownership would be turning over in their grave if they found out that their playoff game against each other was on a bookstore website. So we got a 1.5 point spread here. Over under is at 44.5. 69% of the bets, nice, are on the Bears to win outright. 70% of the bets are on the Bears to cover the spread, and 50% of the money is on the under, or 50% of the bets, is on the under. 60% of the money is on the under. I don't have anything particular that stands out to me in this one. I kind of like the under here at 44.5. I think this, with Jordan Love coming back, I think this could be just a dogfight between the defenses. Caleb Williams' first playoff game added into it as well. So I think I'm leaning the under right now until I see any more data that could kind of prove me otherwise. Don, what do you got on this?
I got a couple plays for you. We'll start off with my favorite one, and I know Ray will like this, is a first touchdown score. You ready for this, Ray? Christian Watson at 10-1.
Yeah.
You know damn well that
Yeah.
they're going to try and get Jordan Love going early. And if they get Jordan Love going early inside the 20, he's throwing the football to Christian Watson at 10-1. I like it. Another one I like, Luther Burden over 40.5 receiving yards. With the Dunze coming back, him and DJ Moore and Colston Loveland will take a lot of the Packers' secondary. So I think Luther Burden is going to continue with the success. And then the other prop that I had was actually currently a plus 100. Caleb Williams throw a pick. And then for a side, I'm taking the Packers just because the public is absolutely on the Bears. And come on, guys, it's the Bears. Why are we thinking about this?
You know,
So Joe, if you're listening,
Oh,
I hope I'm wrong. But I don't
dude, that's
think
the
I will.
third time this half that Miami has dropped a pick. Holy shit.
I hope I'm wrong. But I'm probably not. I know who your defensive coordinator is. I've suffered through many losses. Heartbreaking. All that nonsense. This, that, the third. And I'm here to tell you that Dennis Allen is finna let them boys run all over that team. Okay? There's a guy on that team. His name is Luke Musgraves. I want you to take the over on his receptions. I want you to take the over on his yards. I want you to take the over on his touchdowns. If there's one thing I know about a Dennis Allen-led defense in the playoffs, is this sorry sumbitch gonna figure out a way to let your tight end into the end zone. He gonna burn you for everything you worth, and you gonna question every part of your whole livelihood because of it. Give me Green Bay money line. Give me Green Bay minus. What the hell? Oh, okay. Bet365 just gave me my bet for the fucking Heat game back. I was like, what? What happened? Yeah. Give me Green Bay money line. Give me Green Bay spread. All that shit. I don't give a damn. And also, like when y'all said it's Caleb Williams' first playoff game, like that's. I think he's good. Like he's definitely like changed my perception on what I thought was gonna end up being whatever he was. But first go around, good luck, best of luck, not this year.
I agree.
holy
And also,
shit.
while we're talking, one more thing too, because I said it's his first, just like you said, it's his first one. Give me a Green Bay defensive touchdown,
I like it.
or let me rephrase that. Defensive/special teams, and only take it if it says defense/special teams.
Yeah.
Don't let these books hold you over with only a defensive touchdown because they've been doing that shit. It's some filthy hoodlum ass shit, and it needs to stop.
Yep.
Looking at you, fucking FanDuel.
So sorry, I had Southern Miss minus 4.5 in their game, and I saw it went to overtime, and I said, "Well, fuck, this isn't hitting. I'm not gonna look." And then they outscored them 15-5 in overtime. It cashed.
Nice.
I had
Nathan McKinnon scored. Sweet.
I had the over in the Tarleton State and Abilene Christian game, and that went over with these.
Now, I think my biggest hit today was I had LA Tech under.
Fuck
I'm
off.
telling you, that is a wagon.
Well, my last one here, I have like full game under or like team total under.
I had full game under because they play so fucking slow.
Okay.
I think if I remember right, like they scored 56 today. I think it's the third most points they've scored all year.
Well, my last bet that I have here is Oregon first half.
There we go.
But I'm gonna lose my race to 10 parlay because UC Irvine wants to suck dick.
Yep. Anything else on this game before we head to Sunday and Monday?
No.
All right. First game on the Sunday slate, we have Buffalo and Jacksonville. Jacksonville is a 1.5 point dog at home. Over under is at 51.5. 52% of the bets are on Buffalo to win outright, 50-50 on the spread, and 68% of the bets are on the over. In this game right here, I really like the over here. I think Jacksonville's offense has just been a very well-tuned machine over the last couple of weeks. They seem to be able to get past any defense they want. And let's be real, I think Buffalo is probably in desperation mode. Like, this is probably their best chance to get a title with no Lamar, no Patrick Mahomes. And if we've seen anything from them, when they're behind, they just let Josh Allen do what he wants to do. And it tends to work out. So I am leaning on the over right now. And I'm gonna see if it might drop a point, but if it stays at 51.5, I'm gonna take it. Don, what do you got?
So I'm taking my Super Bowl champs. I'm taking the Buffalo Bills. There's no reason why they can't get this done here. So I got the money line for touchdown scorers. I'm taking Josh Allen at plus 650 for the first one. I'm going to take Dalton Kincaid at plus 235 for tight end. And then for others, I have Dawson Knox over 19.5 receiving yards. I do think that they're going to rely heavily on that two tight end set, with Knox getting over 20 receiving yards and then Kincaid finding the end zone. And then actually, you were talking about this offense of Jacksonville. I'm going to tell you that I think this Buffalo defense is going to show them something that they're not ready for. I like Jacksonville's team total under 26.5. First time head coach in a playoff game with Liam Cohen. I think McDermott's defense will do enough to keep them under that line. I love Buffalo in this spot.
Yeah. We got Tedward on YouTube said Bills win the Super Bowl easy this year.
Got it 10-1. Took it again at plus 950. Just fucking no Mahomes, no Burrow, no Lamar. No reason why they shouldn't.
Yeah. I like Josh Allen's rushing yards. It's at 38.5. I might ladder it up to 50. Because even if they are down, like we've seen it last couple of weeks, if he doesn't have a pass available within like 5 seconds, he's just gonna run.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna see him like whenever he plays the Chiefs in the regular season, where he's just gonna bully his way into the end zone if he has to. And it's gonna be what's the temperature? 73 degrees. Yeah, they're gonna be feeling good out there. So I might go ahead and hammer that one now. Ray, what do you got?
I can't believe I'm fixing to open my mouth and say this. Give me Jacksonville's money line.
Ooh.
He's doing it
If I
for you.
remember right,
He's on a cold streak. He's doing it for you.
Hang on. If I
And you
remember
can't tell
what I
anybody
read right,
about no cold streaks, all right, Danny?
if I remember reading right, Josh Allen on the road in the playoffs is 0-5.
I believe the
0-6.
Bills have. I believe realistically, the Bills haven't won a road playoff game in 33 years.
And like I understand, they have this is it. You got the easiest fucking road of all time. This, that, the third. But there's agendas and there's narratives and there's things that the NFL would like to happen, or I think they would like to happen. And if that guy loses one more game, they finally fire their head coach. They're fixing to get a new stadium. And I don't think that Harbaugh guy is going to Miami. And if he's waiting to see what happens, that means he thinks they can lose. So Ray's just gonna go ahead and say, give me the Jacksonville money line. If I'm wrong, cool beans. I be wrong. I've been wrong about a lot of shit before.
I would say even if they don't lose this game, I think if they don't make it to the Super Bowl, I think it's gonna be McDermott's last year.
Yeah. So like I just yeah.
I think if they lose in the Super Bowl, he buys himself another year. But like if they don't make it and they lose I think he's gone.
And like this is the other thing too. Like I don't know what like steroids or performance enhancing drugs that Trevor Lawrence is on right now, but that boy is on them bitches right now. Okay, he don't give not two shits nary about nothing, and I fuck with it heavily. So while we're here, and I'm telling you, give me Jacksonville money line. Give me a Trevor Lawrence touchdown. Give me a Brenton Strange touchdown. Now this is the fun one. Y'all ready for this? Give me a Josh Hines Allen sack.
A Josh Allen on Josh Allen?
You heard it. The crime on the crime of the century. That's what I like.
Okay.
I like what I like, and I said what I like.
Listen, Don, I said it in the group chat earlier. The best way for the Bills to win this game is to just tie Josh Allen to a chair and make him watch Sinners on repeat for 2 days. And he will have so much anger in his body after watching that he will just have the greatest playoff game we'll ever see.
All you gotta do is play the scene with the fucking blue guitar.
Jacksonville has the chance to do the funniest thing and have like Michael B. Jordan be like the honorary captain.
Oh my
Like you remember when the Falcons would play Future whenever Russell Wilson would come to Atlanta, like that type of shit. Like they have a chance to do the funny. They're not gonna do it, but
have him like bang the drum or whatever.
Yeah. Are we gonna? Well, the real question: are we gonna see the Jaguars mascot wear a bikini thong again in the playoffs?
That needed to.
Do you remember that?
Nope.
Well, I feel like I'm the only one that remembers that. Anyway, anything else on this one? All right, Niners and Eagles. We got a 5.5 point spread in favor of Philadelphia. 54% of the bets are on the Eagles to win. 65% of the bets are on the Niners to cover the spread. 55% of the bets are on the under. 70% of the money is on the under. Don, start with you here. What do you have?
It's 5 plays. It's simple. You can parlay them together, get them at 45-1. Let's start off with the first quarter, under 7.5. Both these offenses start slow. Defenses play good. Under 7.5. 49ers first half plus 3.5. They're going to keep it close within the first half. Brock Purdy and company is going to be ready to go. I think that defense is going to give the Philly offense a little bit of fits. And plus, also, too, you don't think that Shanahan remembers a couple years ago when Philly kicked the shit out of them in the NFC Championship game when Purdy got hurt his elbow? Yeah. So I'm going to take them first half plus 3.5, them full game plus 5.5. And then I got 2 props for my boy Raymundo that I know he'll appreciate. Ready for this?
I'm listening.
I'm getting the stink here. Mm-hmm. Jahan Dotson over 7.5 receiving yards.
Ooh. You devil.
He's due for just a 10-yard catch. That's all he needs. And then
it won't even be a 10-yard catch. It'll be like a 30,
a second quarter
48-yard catch, and he gets stopped at the 1.
Before halftime, and they get they're trying to just throw it.
Just let me let you know a little secret. I had Jahan Dotson over a half of a receiving yard last year in the Super Bowl, and when he had that 30-yard catch, he was down to 1. I went from that, and then also having Jalen Hurts' first touchdown in a matter of that. So Jahan Dotson is my boy, and now I have an anytime touchdown score that I think will knock Ray's socks off. Let me get you the exact. Where it's at.
Cash, Illinois, baby.
His anytime touchdown is 6-1 currently.
Wait. Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it fuck? How do you say his name?
No, if you don't know how to say his name, it's not him.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Right, then it's not Dallas Goedert, is it?
No.
Okay. Go ahead.
Brock Purdy.
I thought you were gonna go.
Yeah, he's been running it a lot lately.
So you
I like it a lot.
So you can get this at 45-1. Over 7.5 receiving yards for Jahan Dotson. 49ers plus 3.5 first half. 49ers plus 5.5 for the game. Under 7.5 for the first quarter, and then Brock Purdy anytime touchdown.
I like it. I do.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm on the Niners too. Something feels off about this Eagles team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain it. But it doesn't feel like, it feels like a year-long Super Bowl hangover. It just feels like they're going through the motions. I know, Dog, we talked about earlier in the year that we thought this was going to be a big season where they were going to pass the ball more. And I feel like it's kind of bit them in the ass a little bit. So I think
wrong.
Yeah. I had Devontae and AJ Brown in fantasy. So I think I want to see if this line moves up, because the thing is, a lot of people are on San Francisco, but a lot of the money is on Philadelphia to cover. So I think if this gets closer to the touchdown mark, I'll take it for sure. But this might be a last-second call because San Francisco is 1-7 in their last 8 games as an underdog.
So I'm at the point where I'm convinced that the 49ers are ready to do their thing. It's the thing that they do every year. They get hurt. Then magically, right at about the end of the season, they get just enough health, and they get rolling, and they start rolling, and they start moving fast, and they make it all the way to it's your Super Bowl, the NFC Championship game, and they never lose, and that's fine. I don't care. I want them to lose, but it's not gonna be today. It's not gonna be tomorrow. It'll be Sunday. Sometime later. The 49ers money line. Also, I don't care about that. What was my other thing? Oh yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of plays for this because the 49ers will do this thing where I'll think that this one person is gonna absolutely destroy whatever this, that, the third, and then they pick the most off-brand person to do it, whatever it may be. And the Eagles' offense is a coin flip between: do you think Jalen Hurts is gonna score all the touchdowns, or is Saquon gonna be able to steal one? And I don't want to go through all that bullshit, but there's a guy on the 49ers that usually shows up every single playoff game.
Kyle Juszczyk.
Thank you. Could have let me say it, but thank you.
I didn't think that's what it was.
Fathead, but pull your head down. Put your fucking, because obviously you got the crystal ball on the top of your fucking head, so you know what the fuck I was gonna say. So go ahead and tell it. Go ahead, take your head off, so we can all see this future. Go ahead and tell us. Anyway, yeah. Whatever his receiving total is, I'm 1,000% on the over for that. I think it's usually never more than 6 or 7 or some dumb shit like that, because he only gets 1 or 2 touches a game. But they're usually the most timely touches of all time, and it usually goes for a first down or some nonsense like that. So give me Kyle Juszczyk over on the receiving yards.
6.5.
6.5? Oh my God! Fucking slam that shit. There you go. That's free money for you. Oh my God! Eastern Illinois won too. Hot diggity fucking damn, boys. Hot diggity damn.
Don't let Raymundo get hot.
Hey man, I'm 3-1-1 tonight. Yeah.
All right. All right, so let's move on to the Sunday night game. Chargers and Patriots. The Patriots are 3.5-point favorites at home. 79% of the bets are on the Patriots to win outright. 65% of the bets are on the Patriots to cover the spread. 52% of the bets are on the under. Ray, kick us off.
Okay, so first things first. Jay Herbo stinks. The Chargers stink. If you go look at their offensive and defensive, whatever I think it's just their offensive metrics. They're fucking terrible passing the ball and they're terrible running the ball. So I don't really even understand how they got to this point. Maybe it is the defense. I don't care what it is. But with all that being said, give me what is it? The Patriots minus 3.5. These boys are gonna get fucking dog walked. Don, I know this is your team. I know this probably makes you happy to hear. I hope y'all make it far. I hope we make it long. Maybe not win. I don't think I need to win yet. I really fuck with Drake May. He's my fantasy quarterback. He's my
Drake
keeper.
Drake May.
Drake May. He's my fantasy keeper quarterback. And so I wish him nothing but the best. But yeah, I need that. I need a Hunter Henry touchdown. And what was the other one I had? I was gonna go with I was just trying to decide if I wanted to go pick one of the Patriots running backs for first touchdown, but I was like, no, because that's a coin flip on them boys. It's gonna be one of them, but I just don't know which one of them, and I don't know.
I know which one of them.
It's gonna.
Is it me?
I have the script, buddy.
Is it Raymond me? All right. Well, let me go ahead and write that down real quick. So Raymond is going to score the first touchdown.
Yep. And hold on.
It's going to be a Travion Henderson 80-yard run.
You ready? Are you ready for what you need to bet on for this Patriots game?
Go for it.
The pin is out, Red.
All right. So obviously, like Ray said, Patriots minus 3.5. That's easy. Ramondre Stevenson, first touchdown, anytime touchdown scorer. If he doesn't score the first, he's scoring that fucking game. Next, Ray, you ready for this?
Go ahead, hit me with it.
His rushing attempts is only at 8.5. His rushing attempts is over under is 8.5.
What?
Yes. Ramondre Stevenson's rushing attempts on DraftKings is over under 8.5.
Okay.
So you take that over. Next, Demario Douglas, over 19.5 receiving yards. Drake May's going to... The Chargers struggle in the slot. That's where Pop plays. Pop's going to catch a 20-yard pass across the middle, and we'll be fine. And then the last one. You were talking about Herbo being bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know who else has been really bad this year?
I'm listening.
Lad McConkey. Under 42.5 receiving yards. That's all you need for that game. If you parlay the anytime touchdown scorer with Ramondre, with all the other props that I did, it's 14-1. If you do it where you take if you want to feel a little ballsy and you take the anytime touchdown out and you put the the first touchdown scorer, it's 50-1. So you do with that what you will.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what you need for that game.
Mm-hmm.
Chargers don't stand a chance.
No. Not even with the Panda hat. The other Harbaugh is probably going to get fired too.
Nah, they'll give him some leeway.
Yeah. All right. I don't have a play on this one. I do like New England though. But I don't know if I want to take. I don't want to take 3.5. But I also don't want to take the money line at like minus 180. So I think I might just stay away from this one. I might look at that Chargers team total. Don, do you have a line for that?
I have team total for the Chargers 20.5, minus 110. You can get 21.5 probably at minus 135.
Yeah, if I can get my 21.5 at a decent number, I'll take that. Because I don't see them scoring 3 touchdowns in this game unless like it's just garbage time.
You get 21.5 at minus 130.
Yeah, and if I wait long enough, there's going to be a boost somewhere, so I can just use that boost and drop it. All right, last game in the opening round, we got Texans and Steelers. Currently, Houston is where'd my thing go? Houston is favored at 3.5. 60% of the bets are on Houston to win outright. 61% of the bets are on Houston to cover the spread. 63% of the bets are on the under here. I like Houston. If you can get it outright under 150, I'd take that. I also kind of like minus 2. If you want to buy down to like minus 2.5, like there's some books that have it close to 120. I don't hate that. I just don't see how the Steelers win this game or even keep this close. Like I just think Houston's, as much as Houston's offense has been somewhat stagnant, I just think their defense is too good. Even with a rested DK Metcalf, I think they'll still be able to shut them down. Don, what do you got?
I got some heat, I think. I'm debating here. Hold on.
What's the total? 39.5 or 38.5?
38.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I have a big Kenneth Gainwell day, I think. So I have Kenneth Gainwell score a touchdown plus 210. I have him to get under 7.5 rushing attempts. And then I have over 64.5 rushing plus receiving yards. And then a CJ Stroud interception. Those are props. Now, this is where I'm going to get a little crazy. I think the Houston Texans defense is very good. They're one of the hottest teams in all of football. But you and I both know when you're hot at the right time and you've got things going in your favor, you can trump anything. Mike Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers have something cooking for a Monday night game. Houston's not playing in their normal 4:30 spot. I'm going to take the Steelers on the money line. I don't need the points. I think the Steelers are going to win this game outright. And I know Ray's looking at me like I have 3 heads. Something in my bone, man.
Something like that. God damn, Colorado, calm down. The Avalanche are literally avalanching the Senators right now. I guess that means me. I don't know what the fuck Don talking about. He on some crack or some shit like that. I don't care about no Mike Tomlin. I really don't care about no ayahuasca Rodgers. I at least have enough respect for fucking Mike Tomlin at this point. I retract that statement. I ain't afraid of no fucking ayahuasca Rodgers and his merry band of fucking tight ends. Get that shit out my face. He gonna throw a pick. They're gonna take that shit back for a touchdown. So give me, just like I said, if you're gonna do this, make sure that shit says defense and special teams, so that way you can get the punt return if that bullshit come through. Don't let these books fuck you like that. If you gonna fuck yourself, take some stupid ass bet like that. Make sure you broaden your horizon. But yeah, Texans defense special teams, anytime touchdown. The under on this game is exactly where I'm staring at, and I don't really care. Even if the Steelers can find a way to win, like they usually have tough sleddings against better defenses anyway, and Rodgers doesn't have the wheels that he used to have back in the gap to be able to get away from some of the shit that I think the Texans are gonna be able to send at him. Not to say that he won't be able to make a play here and there because he's fucking Aaron Rodgers, but like this is finna be. They might do this man like the Saints did Brett Favre way back in the gap. So give me the under. And I actually what did you say it was? Gainwell under 7.5 rush attempts?
Mm-hmm.
I really, really, really fucking like that. Because one way or they're not gonna let that boy run the fucking
him and Jalen Warren in the passing game has been my go-to for this team, because especially against this Houston defense, like if they can't get the ball to DK quick, it's just going to be check down central.
Yeah.
That's
also, Colorado just scored again.
What did you have for Colorado?
Oh, I just had Nathan McKinnon for anytime goal.
And he scored in the first period, right?
Yeah. But I'm just getting the notifications from Action because I haven't But brother, it is 1-8, and I'm talking like for the past 10 minutes. It's like every time I look up at my banner, it's the Avalanche have scored. The Avalanche have scored. The Avalanche have scored. I'm like, oh,
hey, did you know the Avalanche scored?
Did they score? I think they just scored again. Oh, they just did again.
So I'm looking up stuff on running backs against Houston. The last game they played, Omarion Hampton had 8 catches.
Yeah.
Last 5 games we have Hampton had 8, DeMarcado had 2.
Oh,
no one on the Chiefs had 1. Jonathan Taylor.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Finish.
Jonathan Taylor had 3. Ty Johnson, Tony Pollard, Tyjae Spears, and Bashal Tutin all had at least 2 or more catches and went over their lines.
What is Jalen Warren's rushing yard total? Just rushing
7.
yards.
I'm kidding. 50.
Under. Thank you. I was expecting 47.5, so 50 is perfect. I assume that means under 49.
Whoa. Oh,
right?
no. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at rush plus receiving.
God damn. Kenneth Gainwell's receptions is 5.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they
Yeah, he's been their offense. Yeah. All right. So one last thing for the Saturday games. DraftKings has their longest touchdown promo back. Who are you picking for your longest touchdown for your share of $3 million?
It's just for the Saturday games, right?
Just for Saturday.
So that's the Panthers, Rams,
and the Bears. Panthers game and the Bears game.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Odunze.
It's coming out of that game.
Yeah, because I feel like the Carolina game is every touchdown is gonna be within 5 yards.
So why do So why do I like Luther Burden then?
That's what I was thinking. I was kind of a coin toss between them two.
So mine was gonna be Christian Watson.
Yeah, I think it's one of those three. Has to be. If it's anybody else, like if it's like the Rams defense and special teams, I'll laugh.
You could maybe convince me on like a bullshit like 64-yard like Kyle Monangai run or something like that, but it's gonna be one of the wide receivers on like
I have a feeling the one that's gonna screw us is it's either gonna be Dontavian Wicks or it's gonna be Jaden Reed.
or
on some
it's actually
crazy.
gonna be Rico Dowdle busted for what is it 65?
Yeah.
Off of
It's gonna be Bryce Young with a 90-yard run.
Bitch, I quit. Imagine DraftKings is like, you know what? We're taking money from y'all because nobody took that as the qualifying bet.
Yeah. Like now you have to pay us an additional $3 million.
Imagine somebody did though.
It's gonna be one dude. It's gonna be like this is just John in Connecticut.
First of all,
Why'd you gonna say Connecticut?
I don't know.
That's
I forgot you hate
like
Connecticut.
some schmo in the middle of fucking Wyoming that just hit that.
Oh. Come on.
All right. One last thing before we head out here. Don, we got the list of the 2026 perfect game. We're gonna go to some of you and Kev's college baseball rankings. We got the 2026 early list is out. You have any thoughts on that list? Have you seen it yet?
I haven't had the chance to. No.
Hang on, I'm pulling it up here. Current top 5 is UCLA at number 5, Arkansas at 4, Tennessee at 3, Georgia Tech at 2, and LSU at 1.
Yeah, it's not LSU at 1's not surprising. Georgia Tech, I think, is a little bit, but they get some talent in the pipelines.
You mean shout out the rest of the list for you?
North Carolina and Duke are probably on there. I know that.
North Carolina is 18. Duke is not on the list.
Oh, really? Oregon State's probably on there.
7.
Is Mississippi State on there?
6.
Oh, really? They're that high?
25th is ECU. 24th is Miami.
Is Coastal on there?
17th. I believe this is Campbell at 20. It's a weird C logo I haven't seen before. UC Santa Barbara 21.
Can I see the C logo?
I got it on my phone. See if you can see it. Like right there, 20 by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that's probably Campbell.
SEC
Tell me
had
that old piss went up.
Yeah,
SEC
just
had
1917.
9 teams in the top 25. LSU, Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi State, Texas, Auburn, Florida, Georgia, and Vanderbilt.
So I'm currently looking at college baseball futures for teams that could win. LSU's the clear odds on favorite for a reason, but I'll give you good odds just because I think that there's a chance. I mean, they were good last year, and they were kind of my pick, but I think that they're bringing back the talent, and I think they can even be better than they were a year ago. I'm going to take the Oregon State Beavers at 30. I guess.
Okay.
That's fucking crazy. I'm watching the Seahawks made Nick Imanumi Wari pick up a bill for rookie dinner. Do you guys want to take a bet at how much you had to pay?
$87K.
Nope.
214.
Honestly, Ray, change that 2 to a 1, 114.
Damn. Like, it's always some fucking exuberant amount of money, too. And it's like, you guys all go broke. Like, most of y'all won't last more than, 3 or 4 years. And y'all usually go broke not long after. So maybe we should stop letting these guys spend $100,000 on
you know.
Did y'all ever see the when I can't remember what podcast it was, but it had like Channing Crowder on it, and they were talking with some rookie about. He's like, "Yeah, man, we got rookie dinner." It's like, "I'm excited, get to try a new restaurant." And they're like, "He's like, oh, you better be ready to pay." He's like, "Yeah, I got enough for my meal." He's like, "No, you're paying for the whole defensive line." And he's like, "No, I'm not." And he looks at me, goes, "Hey, he thinks he has a choice." And he said they're gonna run up the bill on you. He's like, "Nah, no one's spending more than $200. I already told him that." And then apparently they spent $75K.
I looked them dead in their face and said, "I hope y'all know I'm not paying that. I don't give a fuck."
Credit
what
card
y'all got
roulette,
going
and my credit card's not in there.
on. I told him, I said, "Nigga, I'm poor. I grew up poor. No."
Y'all y'all can collect the dirt from my back and start playing some props, bro.
Dude,
Brother,
what y'all want to do? Y'all trying to fight about it or some shit? Like,
I ain't paying.
What y'all gonna do? Trade me? Okay, cool. I'm still keeping this money, and y'all.
This
not
money's
paying
guaranteed, boy. What do you mean? Yeah.
Speaking of wild things, the last thing I want to touch upon. Has anybody seen the thing about the Ottawa Senators?
About the
No.
Ottawa Senators?
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
What are
Okay.
they doing?
So this is where everything gets funny. So
Hold up. Do I need to sit up for this? Hang on.
um
I'm ready. Go ahead.
Linus Ullmark. Everybody knows
What
what
a
Linus
name.
Ullmark, right?
Yeah.
The goaltender. So what happened was, hold on, let me pull up the exact quote here. So the Ottawa Senators, Linus Ullmark. So Linus Ullmark got caught cheating.
On his wife or in the
Mhm.
game? Okay.
On his wife.
During the game.
So let me. So he got placed on personal leave today. Okay. So he got caught cheating on his wife. So then he told his wife. This is where it gets fucked up. So then he told his wife about all the other players on the Ottawa Senators that cheat on their significant others. So then his wife sent all of them text messages in the group chat about it, and a lot of them are going through divorces right now. That is the rumor right now.
So basically, fade the Ottawa Senators for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Ray, do you want to let Rachel know that info?
Ready? So here it is. Ullmark cheated, then told his wife about the teammates who cheat on the road. She told the girlfriends and wives, and a bunch have broken up since. The captain is in hot water right now, and they want Ullmark off the team.
Who did that? Who? What was who? D'Angelo fucking Russell. D'Angelo fucking Russell. Oh my. All right, bro.
This honestly might be worse than the answer.
No, this is 1,000% worse. But this is what, bruh.
So insider news: Ullmark always came home from road games and outed guys who cheated on their wives to his wife. Lo and behold, he had a side chick who ended up calling his wife and outing him. Then his wife outed all the players cheating on their wives to the other wives right before Christmas. Malachi Tony touchdown. Fuck.
Well, at least I'll get that $10 back.
Well, I mean, there's still 5 minutes left. They could easily go down the field. But Danny, this is
So
good for the
I'm looking
over.
at since Christmas, they are 2-4. They've given up, including today's game, they have given up 32 goals in 7 games.
And also, too, they're the one playing Colorado right now.
Yeah.
So I would take Ottawa, whatever team Ottawa's playing, I would just take their team total over.
They play the Panthers on Saturday.
That would be the game that they bring to Chuck back to.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the rumbling around the National Hockey League.
I was gonna say
So
the only thing I've heard in the news that involved like the city of Ottawa is someone sent me a thing that like the Ottawa Gambling Commission
I saw this.
fined FanDuel because there was suspicious activity on Chechen table tennis that they didn't report. That was it. All right. Any other plays we want to shout out for tomorrow, this weekend early?
There might be a college hoop one that I have in here lined up.
Sunderland, Brentford, or no, Sunderland, Everton. Sorry, under 2.5 in the FA Cup this weekend.
He stinks. Don't listen to him. He doesn't know anything about hockey or soccer.
Oh,
Yet you still tail me.
Yeah, and look what happened today.
Yeah, I didn't take anything today.
Yesterday, whatever.
Oh, this is the same one he gave me.
The Sunderland under 2.5.
Yeah,
Bum.
All right.
you're right. My fault. I'm 8-2 now.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I will make sure it's 8-3.
I know. That's why I'm not putting my stuff in until the game kicks off.
Oh, what a bitch.
All right. So
I guess I'm gonna have to get in your dub club. I'm gonna have to fuck the whole thing up now for
You know what's funny? Someone with the initials DC joined yesterday, and it popped up on my thing. I was like, "There's no way Don just bought my VIP." I was like, "No way! I lost a bet I gave him," and then Don was like, "You know what? I'm gonna go fucking expose this guy."
Just puts the whole text thread in.
that'd be
Every
that'd be
time I
electric.
post a play, he just posts it in the group chat.
That'd be electric. All right. So for tomorrow, Miami of Ohio, currently 60-0. They're going to Toledo. Both offenses are electric. The over-under currently is 163.5. I'm taking that over, and I'm also taking Miami of Ohio.
Wait.
Toledo. Over?
Mm-hmm.
160 what?
163.5 currently.
Bet. Thank you, Connor.
Fucking easy. And then I'm looking at Torvik for Saturday slate because we have a shit ton of fucking games.
Okay? Let me ask you a question because I figured out what
He's
the red
learning
means.
Torvik. He's now learning Torvik.
I figured out what the red, like when the times are red, what they mean. But what does it mean when they're just like highlighted black? Like some of them are like bold, if that makes any sense.
I think that means more of like that's his like more confident ones. If I had to guess, I don't know exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Is
didn't
it-
have anything in his. I think it's just randomly pops up because I've never noticed anything with it.
I know that the red, like I said, I know the red one is like his system
Underdog
takes
alert. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for this weekend, I love Florida at home against Tennessee. I think Florida's going to continue their momentum after kicking the shit out of Georgia the other night. I like TCU to play spoiler in Arizona's perfect season, whatever that line's going to be. And then the other one that I have is I'm going to take Indiana to beat Nebraska.
Okay.
And then I believe Saturday Ray's squad is playing. I just need to double check. It's Saturday or Sunday.
Yo, Piak.
The old PA. Just
See,
need to double check.
I canceled on going to the LIU game today because I thought everyone was going to be joining tonight, and I wanted to be there with my friends. Damn, I could have been there for that.
Oh, fuck us then, huh? Just two of
Yeah.
us showed up, so yeah,
Yeah,
LIU's
okay.
better. I see
Yeah.
what's going on.
Did they
That's
win
why you
tonight?
ain't a real. That's why you're not a real nigga like me and Don.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What he said.
You gave me the first half.
Ooh.
You
Raymond.
gave me the first half.
I'm listening.
Raymond.
I'm listening.
The PIAC plays on Sunday at 2 p.m.
Against?
Sacred Heart, who have lost 4 in a row.
Oh shit. Go ahead.
But I might. That's like an hour and a half away from me. I might go down.
Mm.
Fuck yes, let's go. PI. Fuck you, Cristobal.
Old Piss moving the ball.
Yeah, Miami just got called for pass interference.
Shit, Cooper Flag on triple double alert. All right, well, that will be it for our show tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to check everyone out on their socials. You can find Ray at Playbook SN Bets. You can find Don at CJonesWho1212. And you can find me at Gotham Gambling. You can always make sure to follow Don, Steve, and Kev on the College Juice Podcast on Twitter, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever else you get your podcasts. And check them out on Substack. They're posting out daily plays, breakdowns, all the best bets and information you need for the college basketball season. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.